Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I am your host, DBoss, and I'm just wishing everybody happy Black History Month. Of course, I believe that Black History is every day because we're living it every single day. There's things going on. People are inventing all kinds of stuff and all kinds of things, and our people are getting to know all where they're coming from, their background, their DNA, all that stuff. So, everybody, I just encourage people also to get their DNA so they can see where they really coming out from, where they're coming from, what part of them is who, and where they're coming from. I've had friends for my life, and we all were saying, I wish we were family. And then it turns out, yes, yes, we are family. And, because sometimes, your parents don't really tell you who or what, or, where you come from, or, maybe a general area where you come from. But then after they tell you later on that, oh, you got this, you have this, and you're like, oh, okay, hold on a minute, something's going on. So, just encouraging people, to check to see what they're made of and what their background and where they come from, because it seems like it's going to be very, very important coming up these days. But today I'm talking. I have some coffee, and the guy is from Barbados, and he's Barbadian, but he lives here in Canada. He lives out in Nova Scotia in the seaboard, and he has coffee. And you start your day out with Messiah Rev coffee. So everybody, if they want to, this is an all organic, fair trade, a very smooth coffee. So if people want this coffee, they can get it. Hit me up, inbox me, or just say, what, we want a cup of coffee. And every portion, when you buy this cup of coffee, every portion that you buy, it goes into the development of Barbados. So the guy's name is Messiah Agriculture, that you can get this from. Messiah Rev Coffee. Start your day off right. It's a very good percolated brand coffee. So you can also have that. Also, for Black History, in case for other people who are in other parts of the Caribbean, you can get the legacy brand coffees. And this one is Marcus Mosaic Harvey coffee, and this is part of the legacy brands. So because Marcus Mosaic Garvey, he comes from Jamaica. So anytime if you purchase any of this brand of coffee through Messiah Agriculture, through here, a portion of the proceeds go into the development of Jamaica. So if anybody wants any of that, you can hit up Messiah Agriculture. Let's say you saw it here at Real Life Matters, and you can get some of this coffee in your house. And it's all organic, and it tastes really good. And they have a lot of other brands, which I'll be talking about. So there it is, everybody. If you want to have coffee has a lot of health benefits for you, and I'll be letting you all know that in the next couple episodes, all the benefits of coffee. But today we got somebody here that's an artist, and we're going to find out all the things that he's done, what he hasn't done, what he wish he knew now that he knew back then. And he's one of the artists that who let the dogs out. Ooh. Woo, 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 woo. But in case you guys don't know him, but we're going to find out about him. With no further ado, I introduce to you ANSLEM Douglas.
Hi, DBoss. Did I say correctly? DBoss?
Yes, it is. Yeah. But they come DBoss. I'm Darlita Bostic, but that's how they get DBoss.
Okay. So, it's kind of like an abbreviation of your right. Okay. Makes sense.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm a boss. So
I should have a cool name like that.
Yes. So you could got the initials. Some people call themselves the boss, but I have the actual initials that go with it.
But you know what? If I'm going to use my initials, I'll end up being a dog. Because it's Douglas, so I'll be a dog. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Yes. Well, you're an official person that did this, who let the dogs out. But yes, people, we're going to hear it after, but we got to find out. First of all, can you tell everybody here at Real Life Matters what's your cultural background and where you come from?
Well, I was born in a little village on the beautiful island of Trinidad, a little village called Laramine, and I spent my entire childhood in Laramine. And as an adult, I moved to Canada, and I lived in Canada for basically for the rest of my adult life. You know,
Right. You don't have to tell your age.
so I've lived
You
in
lived there for
Canada,
a while. You
and
lived there for a long time.
yeah, and I bounced around. I moved from Scarborough to Whitby, then from Whitby to Brampton, then back to Whitby. Oh my God, I've moved around. I bounced around in the GTA, you know. But right
Okay.
now I'm based out of New York.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I'm based out of New York for work purposes only. You know, I
Well,
love Canada. I love Canada. So
well, I have family that moved. They married somebody from Trinidad,
mhm.
and they're in they went from Barbados to Trinidad. So it's so funny when you go to their house. They got one side Barbados and the other side the
Really,
flag.
excuse me.
Yeah. So you go in their house and you're having both cuisines or like a mixture.
Right,
So
right,
and then one of the artists that was in Trinidad, Anika Bostic, that's my cousin. So
right.
she
When
says
she passed,
yes,
right? Monica passed.
yes, mm-hmm,
Yeah, she passed. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
she was destined for great things, though.
Yes,
She was destined
yes.
for great things. It's sad. It's always sad when her name is called because everybody kind of knew she was
Mm-hmm.
should have been the next big thing. You know,
Yep.
should have been the
And she
next.
had a lot of good hits too. So just
Yeah.
like yourself. All
Thank
right.
you.
So who have you performed with and opened with?
Oh boy, I think we have to call who haven't I performed with because I've been in the business now for better close to 40 years, and I mean as a professional because I've been on stage since I was a little kid, since I was a child, singing in little concerts that my mom used to put on at the community center. I sang in church, I sang at the choir in church. So I've practically grown up on stage. But as a professional, I had the opportunity to perform and share the stage with everybody from um, Shadow, you know. And when I say share the stage, not like we're doing a duet, but we're on the same cast, same
Yeah.
backstage, performing on the same stage. I performed on the same stage with from Sparrow to Kitchener, Black Stallion, um,
Super
Poser,
Blue.
you name the big names, you know, David Rudder, and then when you come on to the next generation, you're talking Super Blue and Baron and all of that. I did the Ronnie McIntoshes, the Alison Hines, the Edwin Yearwood, the Marshall Montanos. I've shared the stage with been on the same shows on the same ticket with all these people, over the years, so I am
Oh.
I'm just blessed. Yeah.
All right. So we know you got a couple of few songs out and stuff, but what if you would do a collaboration with somebody, what three people, you got three, that you would do a collaboration with that you haven't? Who would you like to do it with?
In the soca arena or in general?
Any arena, doesn't matter.
There's a woman that I've always liked from early because I'm a vibe person. I love vibe, and vibes doesn't mean high energy. I go with your spirit, and I always love Tracy Chapman. You know,
Wow.
always loved Tracy Chapman. I've always loved India Irie. So you see where my head is. You see the type of artist that
Yes.
really, really does something for me. I, in the soca arena, I've performed with so many people that it wouldn't really be a big thing to perform with, to do a duet with anybody in the soca, because these are people I know as they're like my brothers and my family and my sisters. So if it's most likely will be somebody outside. That's why I called India Irie and Tracy Chapman, and I just like that kind of vibe, you know.
All right. So
Yeah.
would you do any with any reggae or reggaeton or Afro beats?
It's music that I listen to and vibe on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe in the
I stopped to ask
maybe in the reggae world, I would do something with Barris. I love Barris.
Paris
Yeah, I
Hammond,
love
yeah.
Barris. Yeah, you know, and we I'm a crooner myself, if I should say so myself. So Barris is kind of fall right in that category with me. You know, I fall in that category with him. More if you want to put it. Barris, I could do something with him. Yeah.
All right. So do you play any musical instruments?
You know what? I fool around with the bass, but I'm not a bass player.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
a bass that I pick up when I'm stressed out. But people say
I can't see you stressed out.
when I'm stressed out, I pick up the bass and I fool around with it. But I'm not a bass player. I'm self-taught. I pick up my book and I read and I pick around, but I am not. I'm nowhere near being considered a bass player. But I fool around with the bass.
Okay, so where do you do your creative thinking? Are you having a glass of wine or something, or just sitting down, going down the road, or where do you do your creativity?
Well, it won't be wine because I don't do alcohol. But
Okay.
um, hey. But
Some juice, some
I catch,
natural juice or something.
I catch my vibe. I catch my vibe anyway. You know, I love to observe. I'm usually a loner. I'm always by myself. Most times I'm by myself. You know,
Okay.
I love to spend time by myself. I love to let my brain just go, my thoughts just go. You know, because I believe there's songs out there just dangling in the atmosphere, just there. And you just have to reach out and pick one. You know, sometimes we reach for the low hanging fruit and we just do that and say that's a song. And oh, okay, it's a song. But you know, no, I'm serious. You know, but there's music everywhere. And Shadow said it best. Shadow said, "Music in the atmosphere, sweet music is everywhere. Even in the park, in the dark, a blind man can find a melody." You know, it's just there. So I let my thoughts go. Sometimes I'm driving, and just like that, I would see some one thing that trigger a whole thought process. You know, just one thing. You might hear somebody say one word, and
Okay.
that's all it takes.
All right. So tell us about what were in your mind when you did Who Let the Dogs Out?
Who Let the Dogs Out is a song I didn't even want to do, to be honest.
Oh
I,
my God.
I swear I didn't want to do that song. Um, my ex-wife's brother, my ex-brother-in-law, he would come to the house and tell me, "Man, you gotta do a song like this. Who let the dogs out?" So I was like, "Oh God, no! I don't like." Because honestly, it sounded too American for me. It
Okay.
sounded too American, so I decided. And he was just harassing me and nagging me, second.
Ah,
Okay, and I did it, and the 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 rest is history.
all right. Well, people were going to hear some of the songs that he started off here with. Who Let the Dogs Out? ANSLEM. Here we go. Nothing if he don't have a bone. Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Hey, a doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone. Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Whoa. The party was late, the party was pumping. Hey, yippee-yi-yo. And everybody having a ball. Yeah, man, yippee-yi-yo. Until the man start the name calling. Oh, yeah, yippee-yi-yo. Then the girl respond to the call. I hear a woman shout out, "Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?" Yes, I really does. And I won't call the Millie Boggins get tell. Get back, Fluffy, mash Fluffy, get back to free infested mountain. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let guess when you put this song together here, it was I guess to the community.
Say that again. Say that again.
When you made this song together,
Uh huh.
I guess you were waking up all the dogs in the community. They must have been saying, "What are you guys?
What the hell is that? What's going on? What's going?
What do you mean you all barking? You're barking."
Yeah, that was fun though. It was a fun. It was a fun project. It was a fun project. It was. I recorded that song in Toronto with a gentleman by the name of Ozzy Gurley.
Okay.
Yeah, that was back in. We recorded it back in '97 for Carnival '98.
Wow.
You know, but prior to that, it had songs like Raga Pum Pum and when a dead bury my clothes. Do you remember? Do you know Raga Pum Pum? Or you're too young for
No.
that? See, you're too young for that. You're too young for that. You're showing your age, man.
I tell you, ragapoo.
No,
I'm pretty sure how it sounds like.
no. Take your mind out of the gutter. It's not that kind of
Okay,
song.
okay.
It's not that kind of party. It's not that kind of party.
Oh, okay. Ragapoo. Okay.
You know. No, but back then that was done in '94. Raga Pum Pum was done in '94, so that would be
Okay.
30 years ago, 31 years ago
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
And back then, women were wearing what they call pum pum shorts.
Okay.
And everybody, this damaged jeans thing been around for 100 years now. So it's raga pum pum shorts really, but that, of course, that wouldn't the bounce of that raga pum pum
It
shorts
wouldn't
wouldn't
go right. Ragapoom
right.
poom.
So it's just
No.
raga pum pum. So
Wow.
hey,
All right. Well, you've made a lot of interesting songs, but I guess a lot of people have to be thinking, okay, what's the meaning? Because some of the soca beats there, everybody has like, okay, what's this one mean? Okay, okay. Well,
yeah,
you guys in this Trinidad and stuff, you guys, and they'd have to translate it to us here. The Canadian blacks and say, okay, what's what they actually meaning?
that would actually mean, yeah, because you know a lot of these songs was the way you call it double entendre. So you what you're saying is not necessarily what you mean. You know,
Right.
that was always
Okay.
that was always the beauty of calypso, and I think some of that spilled over into soca also, which is a spawn from calypso.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about this dancing with you. Tell us
Oh,
about this.
Dancing with You, that came along a little after because I I realized that in soca music and in calypso music, we didn't have a significant amount of love songs or songs that everything was wine and jam and lift up your leg and take a jump up and so
Jump
I
up and
decided to
wave
do
and
something
wave and fall down and
a
get up
little
again.
more laid back, but still under the umbrella of soca music. You know.
Okay. All right. So let's hear this. Dancing with you, Aslam. Here we go. Dancing with you, dancing with you, dancing with you, dancing with you, baby. I don't want to sound rude or suggestive. No, 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 no. Because I know sometimes as men we can get kinda crude and abrasive. Yeah, yeah. Now I tell him is that you love a man, you took you to be single. And if that is the plan, girl, I'll understand and I won't give you trouble. Oh God, but look, I hope you're not around, cause they're playing this song and I really wanna dance with you. I hope some mountain like Cupid will make it right and for once my dreams could come true. One dance is all I'm asking, baby, one dance with you. One dance is all I'm asking, baby, one dance will do. One dance, one dance, one dance, baby. I know that you're not on the wilderness, no more. So we can stay right here and chill to a real sweet melody like this.
From the phone we could chat a little bit while we sip on my lager. And when we get you like this, we can dance to it, and I could be your partner. Oh, don't know why you're hoping not around, but they're playing this song, and I really want.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's
Thank
so
you.
smooth. It just want to like, okay.
Thank you.
You just see yourself on the beach or anywhere, just sitting and dancing with that, and just letting the sea breeze blow through your hair and
Yeah.
whatever.
That was kind of the idea. Because I think people started to label soca music as just
Jump up, jump up, jump up,
jump and wine, and I just wanted to show a
that we could
smooth
do a different
yeah,
tone.
yeah.
And you could set a different vibe, because you could play that at any function. Everybody be like, "Wait, that's calypso?" Yes, it is.
That's super. Yep, that's what it is.
That's soca. All right. So tell us about this one. Mash up the party.
Mash up the party. I wrote that in 1994. I wrote that in 94, but released it for Carnival in 1995. And I remember Mash Up the Party. It was such a big song in Trinidad and throughout the Caribbean. When you're driving on the road in Trinidad, people start saying, "Everybody!" This is quality by the song. When you have a big song, people will call it. There was a time they were calling me Ragamuffin. When I did Bury My Soul, Doggie, whatever is the big song idea, they call it by. This was huge. Jump and Mash Up the Party. Because that was right up in the middle of the Jump and Wave.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We hear it. Mash up the party.
Hey, get this in you. Oh, come on. What on? Bandejo, 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 bandejo. Oh, boy, trouble tonight. Bandejo. Hey, what's going on? I get in a feeling that you're tired. I get in a feeling that you're fun. Because you're telling me no, but you stand up. Letting the good so can put on face. Well, if you feel still have energy, I want to take a little jump with me. Everybody, jump, jump and mash up the party. Everybody, jump, jump and mash up the party. Take out your kerchief, and we make some mischief. You see how we come from, so we jump and prance and mash up the dance floor. Everybody, jump, jump and mash up the party. Everybody, jump, jump and mash up the party. Jump, 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 jump. Everybody, oh, we jump, jump and mash up the party. Yes, jump, mash it, mash it, mash it up. I know this, that all you're losing energy. I'm feeling that all you want to go home. Because the party nice and be so sweet. And all your feet tapping on your feet. Well, it's that nonsense that will stop. I want the whole party jumping up. Everybody, jump, jump and mash up the party. Everybody, jump, jump.
Wow. I really like it too. You got such a great voice vocally.
Thank you.
You just it just goes right in. Some people be shouting or screaming. It just seems like you just like, okay, well, we're singing this, let's put it down.
I like that.
I could sing. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I'm not gonna stress. When I'm ready, yeah, we're singing. So you've played on these. Obviously, you've played on the boats and when they go down, like the trucks and stuff outside, right?
Oh yeah. I've done the Savannah, done the Parkway, done Miami, Toronto. Everywhere there's a carnival, I have been on a truck. Back then crossing through the stage, with masqueraders on the road. And back then we had bands.
Yes, you had the band. The whole band was on the truck.
And I long for the days when bands will come back. When you see a full band with horns and live drums, live keyboard, guitar, singers, background singers, presentation and so.
Yeah. Well, they had that in Montreal when they used to have jump up. I don't know if you went to
Of
Montreal.
course, Montreal.
Woo!
In
They
fact, I
had the
made,
band as soon as
don't
it
believe
turned
I
the
made
corner, boom.
my debut solo performance was in Montreal.
Wow.
Because prior to that, I was in bands. I was in Fireflight. I was in Atlantic. I was in a band called Crossover.
Okay.
And when I made my solo career debut was in Montreal in the skating rink. Yeah, that was beautiful.
But that was a long route, I'm telling you. Woo. When that route finished, you were just like done.
Tired. Tired. Have you ever done
You know,
Trinidad?
no, I want to. Everybody said I said I don't know. I
No,
haven't even did
Trinidad.
the one in
You got to train
Barbados.
for 4 months. Have to train.
Huh?
Have to train for 4 months for those 2 days.
Wow. Okay.
Because it starts like Monday morning. It starts at the break of dawn.
Okay.
When you see the sun coming over Laventille Hill, masqueraders already on the road and bands ready to strike up. Those days when it had no DJs ready to strike up. And you will be going
Wow.
back to your mass camp when outside it's dark in the night.
Wow.
It's all day, and then you gotta get tomorrow morning, Tuesday, which is the real day.
To go on and do your thing.
Do it all over again.
Oh, I don't know. I may not make it. We might have to go. We have to take breaks inside. But then some people said that they realized. They said, "Wait a minute. I've been out here for 2 days. I didn't go home. I didn't take a shower,
Oh, good.
and I just been on the street partying. Okay, hold on. I got to get out. Go home. I know people that said, "Oh my god,
But
I
you
got
know
to
what?
go home."
I had friends who would have they'd buy and go to the bookstore and they would buy brown paper and spread it in the trunk and have clothes all folded in their trunks, the trunks of the cars, and they live out of the trunk for about a week. They just partying, they shower by a friend, they go to the
Right.
trunk, take out clothes, all folded, all iron and everything looking, but you're living in
Crisp.
your you're
Everything
living
crisp. They said.
crisp and clean.
All right. So tell us about this now. This your new song, We Nice.
We nice. Okay. As an artist based out here and traveling and going everywhere, we live in a global village now. As soon as something happens, you hear it.
Right.
While you're hearing it, while it's happening. You don't even want to wait for the subject of the news anymore. It's happening, you hear it. And being based out here, you start hearing so much about crime and bad things. And I know personally that we are a nice people. And when I say we, I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying Trinidad. I'm saying the
Right. Everybody.
Caribbean people are nice people.
Right.
We might have different accents and we might have different slangs and we might have different national dishes, but generally speaking, Caribbean people are nice people.
Yeah.
And I didn't like what I was hearing, so I had to write a song to remind us that, hey, I nice, you nice, we nice.
All right. So let's hear this. We Nice.
Yeah.
Could someone play me a calypso so I could sway like a palm tree in Tobago with my 2 hands raised to the skies? I'm tempted to jump, hey, jump high, jump high, jump high, jump high. As we sing along, I love your old favorite song, yeah. As we sing along, seems nothing can go wrong. With my friends and them music, make how we go.
be nice.
So what's up next for you?
Well, right now I'm doing some writing. I started back writing for people, a lot of people now.
Oh,
I
okay.
I wrote a song for a young lady by the name of Joan Foster, and
Okay.
she is singing in one of the calypso tents in Trinidad and trying to get into the March Gras competition and all that. Um, I wrote another song for. Well, I don't know if he's going to do it, but this is not for this year. This is for next year. Sometime he
Okay.
might release it. It's wine and jam song, and I don't want to do wine and jam again. So I'm writing material for people, and outside of that, I am working on my children's books.
Okay.
You know, I write children's books, and
Wow.
right now we are getting ready to start production on the trailer for animation series of one of the books. So we're going to be doing an animation, television animation.
Wow.
So I've been working. I've been trying to keep myself busy. Been trying.
Well, you've been doing that. So did you get? Do you have the trailer yet? You got to come back again
Or
and
the
talk
trailer,
about
the
that.
trailer will be ready. We should be ready with the trailer by the end of March, end of April.
Okay.
April,
End of
sorry,
April.
April.
Okay.
Yeah, should be ready. Everything should be ready for shopping and doing all that good stuff.
Oh well, you got to come back and show us a bit of it so we can put it out there
Oh
on
yeah,
Real
for
Life
sure,
Matters.
for sure, for sure.
Don't forget,
I won't.
because
I
people
won't.
want to see it, and that way people can go.
Trust me.
So
Alicia wouldn't let me forget. Trust me. Yeah.
okay. So when you transition on, what kind of legacy would you like to leave with the people here?
Um, you know what? I would like to be remembered before even being remembered as a musician. I would
Okay.
like to be remembered as a gentle soul.
Okay.
Because I I try my best to, and this comes with practice. This comes with trying to be a better version of yourself every day. And I know it sounds very cliche, but the whole idea is I try every day to see the point of view from a different lens, from your lens. Sometimes we always think that we write and we write and we write. And if you could
Right.
step out of yourself and view it from somebody else's lens, you might just see a whole different picture that might make you say, oh, okay, oh, okay. And I try to practice that. I try to understand where the person is coming from, what they're trying to say,
Mhm.
because we all have a story to tell, we all have a point to make. It's just not me. So I would like the day that God should call me off this green earth, I would like to be remembered as a gentle person, a kind person, a caring
Okay.
individual. Yeah.
Okay.
Even
All
before
right.
being remembered as a musician and all the body of work that you put down, a gentle person.
Yes. And that's important. So are there any shout outs that you would like to give to your people?
Of course, I got to shout out my entire team, starting with Adrian, my manager, Alicia, my booking agent, she's she's kind of like the center pole. You gotta everything happens around her. Adrian oversees it, but Alicia is the one who. So I want to shout out Adrian, Alicia, Winnie, also my family. This is not a last thing here. This is really, my family has been so supportive of everything that I've been doing over the years. Because when you're doing music or you're in the arts, people have a tendency to think, so other than that, what do you do? People never ask a policeman, so other than or ask a teacher, so other than teaching, what do you do? But when it comes to music or dance or theater or whatever they say, so other than that, what do you do? I am so thankful for my family, my kids, Candace and Kyle, for bearing with me, because sometimes you're on the road, it's just hard. My parents, my dad passed 2 years ago, but my siblings, all the people who've rallied around me through the good, the bad, and the indifferent, I want to say thank you. And my shout out is to them. Plus my friends, my good friends back in Trinidad, my good friends here in New York, and my good friends wherever. And another last but not least, I don't like the word fans, so I'm going to say my supporters, the people who've been supporting my career for the better part of 40 years. I'm not saying how long, for the better part of 40 years, they've been supporting my career. When I was a little boy singing in San Fernando under the name of Mr. Cool, right up to now, right up to now. Thank you so very much. Yeah.
Yes. So if people want to follow you or book you, where can they can find you at your
That's
social media?
really, really easy. They just got to go to ANSLEM Music, which is my name, ANSLEM, ANSLEMmusic.com. And right there you will find everything ANSLEM, ANSLEM.
Wow.
You get my
Well, you know,
social media page and everything is right there. ANSLEMmusic.com.
right. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on tonight and talking about your career. Of course, people, yes, he's going to come back. He's going to come back and talk about the books and the trailers and what he's going to be doing at the end, before the end of April, before he releases it, so people can get ready for it. And you guys go out there, put the music, see the music, you know, hear the music, pay for the streaming. And that's what helps people get into the categories. You know, make a comment, make things like that, because then, you know, that all helps in the algorithm and stuff like that. So, you know, that helps the artists get there, because they don't come there in those ratings. We want to see some other people get into these categories, just because it's just the same people all the time. Yes, they're good, but there's other people out there that are even could be even better than them. So, you know, just do your due diligence, as I tell everybody. So I want to thank you, ANSLEM, for coming and sharing your story, sharing where you come from and all that, and what you want to leave with the people. And that's, you know, kindness, you know, heart, loving heart, all that. So thank you, everybody, for watching and tuning in to Real Life Matters here with ANSLEM. Good night and bye for now.